endure, to embrace, never forget. I won't bend, break, I'm going away. Every moment's one more chance to stand up or get in the way. So when I go, I want the world to know I was alive. I want the world to know I was alive. I want the world to know. No more confusion, I've heard what's been calling. This connection I feel to the light. All these times when I felt the conviction, it starts right here, can't ignore anymore. I won't bend, break, I'm going away. Every moment's one more chance to stand up or get in the way. So when I go, I want the world to know.
And I muted myself. Alright. We are back with some more Space Marines. We're going to be promoting the Blood Angel channel today. I am joined with Brother Zephyr of the Honor Guard. At least that's his title anyway. We were going to be joined by someone else, but we have no idea what's happening with them at the moment. So they might join us later, or they'll let us know what happened. But until then, it's just going to be us two.
Hey, we gonna be killing some bugs,
Yep.
purging some heretics,
And checking out
praising the Emperor.
that too. And also earning, doing the grind for some of the new shit. I'm trying to get the black cape for tactical.
Ooh.
More so, the black cape is more so for my custom chapter. So, because I know I'm not going to be a captain or anything like that. So technically, I won't be able to get any capes to wear or any iron halos, because I'm pretty sure that's also like a champion or something like that thing. Well, technically, I am a champion, but I'm the Angel of Forgiveness, so that's the sniper champion. Anyway, that said, for anyone that is watching on my end, if you do, I hope you don't, but don't forget there is a redeem that allows you to choose my class. Now, as much as I want you to use it, I do not want you to use it because I want to focus on tactical, because I had to do absolute on tactical. I remember when you used to be more decorated. We're gonna start off with decap. Have you done a new mission?
What?
Have you done the new mission?
Oh yes, plenty of times.
Okay. So we're not doing that.
It's okay.
As much as I want to do the new
I'm
mission,
fine with a decap.
well, I find it easy for decap on Absolution so far. So I've been basically just doing that one over and over and over again for the cloak. I know that's going to get boring during the streams. And Dillybot, welcome to the lurk. Oh, no, welcome to the stream, but also thank you for the lurk. So what was your thing again? Can you type it in BC so I'll give you a shout out? Your Twitch name, by the way. What's your Twitch name again? So I can give you a shout out.
Oh, it should be.
I can
I
give
don't
you-
even know my own Twitch name.
God
Oh,
damn
it's
it!
it's 9th_ Zafon.
I'm assuming Zephon is got like a.
Yep, like how it would be my name.
It better be right.
I promise.
Night _ Zephon. Let's see if he's right about this one. Or let's just hope my spelling is right. Playing Warhammer, so it's close enough. You know, I'm going to click on Wait, why is it came? Why did it come up my Twitch link? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Why did it come up my Twitch link when I gave you the shout out? Can you? You know what? I'll see if I can find you. Give us a second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can find you on Twitch. Night, as in the 9.
Yeah, as an IXTH.
Okay, I put a 9. All right.
Oh no.
Roman numeral shit.
Well, I just thought it's
So
proper.
it's 999. That is. You're gonna have to. You have to tell me because I don't know how to spell 9 in Roman numerals.
IX. So India X-ray.
But I got the IX.
Tango Hotel. And then underscore.
What's that on? Let's do this again, and hopefully I got this right this time. Yay! When you say 9th like that, make sure you actually tell me it actually has it spelled like that. Alright, we fixed that problem. Anyone that's watching today, go and check out Zephon. Link just there, not the one above, but the one that actually has his link in it. I'll give him a quick follow as well while I'm at it.
I got a follow. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, I said it was just me. You know what? Vladimir, let's go get your same thing, idiot.
TS Max 34. Brother. Why is his name that?
I have no idea. But for those who want to join the Blood Angels Discord, I'll do a quick BA Discord here. I'm pretty sure he's part
Oh,
of the
he's a
event.
Dark Angel.
Who? Oh shit!
This random.
Yeah,
We've had a random join.
no, I forgot I was searching. So sorry, Blood Dark Angel.
Instead of doing that, just walk up to the console, restart the mission, and put it on private.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. All right, I forgot. All right, I was too busy
Do
trying.
it!
You do it.
I can't. I can't.
It would be
press
so much
buttons.
easy. It would be
It's
so.
not my
It would be
job.
so easy if your other teammates could do it too.
It would be nice. Truly.
I don't know if he is part of the media team, so he should be able to see us. But yeah, also that link there for the Discord for Blood Angels is right there, so feel free to join if you want to come and join us. We are like a milsim. Well, I mean, I guess milsim is pretty much hard to you know. What would you exactly call us? Would you call us a milsim?
Yeah. Close enough. Definitely, for sure.
Okay, so we'll move up to Sandgang for a minute. So let's just move up to Sandgang for a sec.
Sangang?
Yeah, Sengang hours, because he says he can't see it. Yeah. So
Hello.
yeah, so you can't see the streaming room even though you're part of the media team.
No, I cannot. I'm trying to figure out if it's just because I'm not following it, but
I don't
nah,
think
I can't at the moment.
it has anything to do with the follow.
I don't know. Sometimes it won't show you certain channels if you're not following the channel.
Oh, like I said, when it comes to Discord, my knowledge is pretty thin, but I'm pretty sure it had nothing to do with the follow.
You know, I can't see it. Oh well.
I
I found
mean,
out how to cheat Cake Grind though.
well, I mean, I'm trying to get the K for tactical, so
Okay, so I just did a test run to make sure it did work.
and
Apparently, you can go into stratagems, go to a
Yep.
custom stratagem, put it on hard, put on some buffs and debuffs, and you can just straight up cheese the cake grind.
so I mean, I'm not surprised.
I found out you could do it, and I just did a test run, and it does in fact work.
Well, I mean, I'm down to cheese it, you know.
All right, let me.
Get
You coming?
no,
You said last night you were.
no. I said what times you guys are leaving.
You need to put the code in the chat or say it out loud.
Well, hang on, I gotta. Don't want. You know what? Fuck it. You gotta be quick. Halo, jump, no, wait, Helldiver. You know, fuck it. Halo. Jumper. Meatbag. Killer. Principal. First time chatter. Kegan27. Jungle Juice. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you will enjoy the stream, by the way. We're just getting another member in here at the moment.
Kevna.
You're streaming this? Or you're just doing the grind?
Just doing a grind, man.
It's all good. Anyway, Kegan27, hope either one, whatever you pronounce it. Hope I don't offend you in any way like that. So yeah, just hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you want to join the Blood Angels, you know, the Discord link is above. We were just about to discuss this. Would you categorize us like a milsim and all that shit? I mean, we kind of are. You have to earn your rank and all that stuff. But other than that, we, you know, don't treat the game milsimmy wise because, I mean, we're limited
Just
on
play
what
the game.
Yeah, we please play the game because we're limited on that. Look, like we're not Armor 3 milsim.
Yeah, no, it's a little hard to go full on roleplay when you can't even set up a full squad.
Unless you got the 12 mod thing.
Yes, mod. The 12-man mod is probably the only way you're going to get a full fire team or just a straight up full squad.
Which I'm all down for. If that Discord required you to have that, I'm all down for that. I mean, it's good. But yeah, so we're sort of a little bit of 50-50 with the milsim. We're more or less, the milsim is more or less the rank and our duties within the Discord, whereas in the game we just play the game. That's because that's all we can do.
Yeah, most of the military simulation is in the Discord. As far as the game goes, we don't go super heavy in the roleplay.
Did you get the code?
No, because I had a hard time understanding that jumble of words.
You're killing me, Vladimir.
I can't even remember any of them except for Halo, and that's because I was staring at a screenshot of
Fine.
three
Yeah, fine.
Covenant.
I'll make it easy on you. I'm just going to put it in the BC. There you go.
Thank you. I know the phonetic alphabet, but I don't know the creative phonetic alphabet, alright?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not very good when it comes to the military alphabet, so I do what I can the Aussie way.
Fair enough. Yeah,
P could have
no.
been so much different instead of. What did I say for P? Principal? It could have been a different word. But I held it. I'm getting caught. Then start a rumbling. I love that song. Yes.
Okay. Oh, yes, there's no class conflictions.
Alright, I just gotta go and check the door real quick because I will not be hearing anything come through the front door if anyone. So just give me a second. Also, before I think, Keegan, I'm gonna say Keegan because sounds more better.
Walking
If you
Dead.
haven't followed already, hit that follow button, and also thank you for sticking around. Anyway, be right back.
Stefan, no! Stefan! Enough, hold on. This is good. Why is my ping 200? That's probably not good.
Alright, I'm back. What happened to?
I do not know. He got booted from the Discord chat and then he disappeared from the game. Also, I have 200 ping. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, I can get you. I can just say one word. Aussie.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Let me just message Belmont. We're all
My
having
bros
technical
account.
technical issues. It's always the same shit when it comes to this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
Well, speaking of, I'll actually check to see if he's actually still live. Because if he's no longer live on his end, that means his internet or something dropped out. Show more. Nope, I'm not seeing him. So his internet must have dropped out. Well, do you want to wait or try and do something? And he can do it later because we got to set it private. Oh, hang on. He said his Wi-Fi went out. Oh, the wonders of electricity.
Dang.
Want us to wait? I mean, I kind of hate that as well, especially especially when you're in the middle of a stream and your fucking internet just goes out. Even if you've been there,
Yeah, no, that
especially if the stream was only like friggin' 30 minutes long.
that's the worst. Alright.
I don't mind if it's an hour, because at least then that's decent. Alright, so you said all we have to do is a custom stratagem, hard difficulty.
Go custom stratagems, hard difficulty. I would suggest my buff debuff setup.
Well, I mean,
is-
how about you? You know what? I can just promote you because, yeah. How do I transfer leadership? I don't mind being a little bit laggy. I'm an Aussie. I'm used to it. You know.
that is a very unfortunate thing that you can truthfully say.
Dude, I grew up at I use this excuse a lot for a lot of things, but I grew up with the old Call of Duty lobbies. They were no,
Yeah, no, those were
lobby
awful.
Pacific. Even to this day, as far as I know, there's no lobby Pacific. They're always American servers. So even if I was to play today, which I stopped playing, fuck, I can't remember which Call of Duty I stopped playing at, it would still be shit.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that a lot. COD lobbies used to suck in America in general, though.
No. We're probably still going to keep the bot. Well, then again, I don't know. He's the one that's going to be setting it up. Vladimir is. But explain it to. So, if I remember right, you said to cheese it in your words. We just do a custom stratagem with certain buffs and debuffs and all that shit that you were talking about, and it pretty much just makes it easy.
Yeah, so what you can do is, because hard mode stratagems is the equivalent to an absolute operation,
Yep.
you can go into a custom match, set up a hard mode stratagem. Doesn't matter what mission, though the video I watched suggested Obelisk because it's generally just the shortest route. I just don't like Obelisk and Chaos sucks, so I do it on Decapitation.
I was just
which
about to
is
say,
the
like,
shortest Tyranid. It's
if
the
I-
shortest Tyranid mission.
Yeah. I was literally about to say, like, dude, if I were to pick the shortest mission, Decap's literally the shortest.
Yes. So, what you can do is you can set it up whatever buffs and debuffs you want. My suggestion, go Lehrman cells for the active regen to your health and deep pockets for the ammo.
Yep.
And then for your debuffs, I would go for the... Let me find it right here so I can actually name it. Go for Enduring Foes, which means they don't get incapacitated, but they lose 35% of their health. And then go for... See, where is it? Reinforced Cranium. Headshots no longer deal additional damage, but all enemy health is reduced by another 35%. This leaves most enemies in the game with 30% of their original health, so you can just murder them, run through the mission, complete it, and in most cases, you'll probably get done in like 10 minutes running decap. And I just did this solo, and it counted. I went from 17 absolutes to 18 absolutes done in my name. So this will be my first time trying it with another player, but I don't think it should affect it because not only did I gain a mission count on my assault cape count, but it also counted for my kills with melee weapons trials, and I finished the third rank of that order just doing it. So I genuinely think it won't matter if you're playing with friends, and I think it would generally be better to play it with friends just to make the mission time even shorter.
Oh, yeah.
But that's genuinely what I'm doing.
Because I use... hang on. Keegan says, Because Keegan is listening. They say if I do that, I could also turn on close in for the extra range damage because I use heavy and just kill everything. Whatever works, I guess.
You could choose whatever one you want, really. Just keep in mind, if you haven't played custom stratagems before, some conditions clash with others, so the game limits which ones you can put on depending on what you choose.
Oh yeah, I know that. Vladimir is not going to be joining us because, in his words, which I can actually see. I mean, if I didn't want this cape as fast as possible, because it does take a long time, even for 50. He doesn't like cheesing, which is you know my sentiment in most games as well. I don't like to take the easy route. I don't like handouts, but in this instance, I'm making an exception.
Generally, I wouldn't cheese anything like this either. It's just for the fact of breaking it down, all right? My total career on this game, I have 674 hours in this game. I have played this game since it released and the 3 extra days from the pre-order. I joined this server a couple months after I started playing the game. My entire operations career can be summed up to around 500 to 600 operations in 600 to 700 hours, and I guarantee you less than a fifth of those were absolute.
And I can clearly say this: I'm the same, but I'm not saying I had the same amount of ops. Maybe close, but I was the same. I played the first 3 days because I pre-ordered it, and yeah, I'm all for the thing. Let's just say if they kept the 100 absolute ops, I wouldn't give a shit. I would like if I found a cheesiest way to get that cape, I'll do the fucking cheesiest way to get that cape. I'm glad that they put it down to 50 now, but even still.
Have another 700 hours being a guy with a 7 to 3 job. All right.
Yeah. Some people like to do stuff, and some people have jobs, so we don't have the time.
I appreciate that they did take the time to lower it. It means they cared enough to listen, but at the same time,
cared enough, dude. That friggin' feedback was instant, man. Only 1 day after the patch.
Dude, it didn't even take 1 day. It was several hours after the patch, and I already
and they already saw the announcement.
Okay. Dude, the devs were already like, okay, we get it. All right.
I gotta ask, whose idea was it to friggin' put 100 in the first place?
I don't even know, man. And just remember, if you get in a sticky situation, there's not going to be any executions, so try not to get murked.
I found a Guardian relic,
this. Yeah, we might be cheesing this, but
it can still fuck us up.
Stratagem. This is still a hard mode stratagem, not just a stratagem, a hard mode stratagem.
Well, actually, you know, Keegan, I normally wouldn't say this because, you know, I would normally play with other people. Sorry, other Blood Angels, but, I mean, we need a third. I mean, if you want to join us, I can give you the code. Even though you're not part of the Blood Angels, which is the unfortunate part. No. You don't need colors of the Blood Angels. You can wear whatever you want. I mean, for when it comes to me and Vlad, the reason we have to wear colors is for it to count as an AAR, which is after action report. So we have to be in the right colors. You can wear whatever you want if you want to join us.
The air is thick with unnatural energies.
So if you want to join us and you're ready to, and if you want to put the code in, like if you're ready to put the code in, I can quickly bring it up right now. So you just let me know. But I mean, if you want to, if you want to wear Blood Angels red, go ahead. Okay,
If
she's.
you want to rep the colors of ball, I don't care. Be my
Hey, who
guest.
knows? Who knows? We might convince you to join.
I will certainly try. We could always.
Oh
be
shit,
brothers.
that is freak. Oh, fuck.
Oh crud!
That was three freaking lictors, man. I couldn't even block all of them.
I don't think I can get up there very
So good.
easily.
Where the fuck are
Hold
you
on.
then?
I already went down. I was looking for some stuff down here.
Okay, so gun strikes do one shot. Good to know. Kill that fucker.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
him.
No.
Oh man, I'm lucky I had that pistol. Only downside is I am a heavy, so we will see how we'll do. I mean, you use what you want. You use what you want, what you're comfortable with. Where is this fucker? Is he behind me?
Over here. Over here with me. Over here with me. This is fun. I do not have a weapon I can use against that.
Yeah, I know.
That
You're
is
using an
great.
Inferno pistol and you're a friggin' assault. So really, this is gonna be all me.
I was.
Man, I'm not even getting a
hoping-
chance, man. This fucker's got us pinned here.
I'm gonna try and see if I can knock out some of these Majoris.
If you can
walk
keep-
in here without being bombed.
If you can keep him, keep them off me, I'll deal with him. Never mind. I didn't think I was that close.
I didn't think I was that close either.
Is he doing a bubble or? What do you-
He did the scream. And
I think I got him.
apparently
Yep,
was
marked him.
much closer than I thought I was.
I hate the radius that they still got. Why is he not dying that quick? What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm starting to think it doesn't affect. Oh, crud! I need to get over here.
Okay, melee damage does a lot. Fuck.
Oh, come on! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him, please! Something hit him with melee or ranged or whatever, please. Oh,
Man, you know what's funny though? Half the shit you put on, I don't even know what they do. I'm just going with the flow.
I gave you an increased ammo capacity and the ability to passively heal. If you survive long enough to do that, though.
Dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna be surviving now. 'Cause I'm still standing. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Something's killing stuff, that's for sure.
That will probably be the heavy. I don't know.
That heavy is putting in the work. It's just
Even for a
unfortunate.
bot. Why ain't you dying?
Are you aiming for headshots?
Yes. Am I not supposed to?
Don't.
Okay, that explains
That's
a lot.
one of the conditions. That's one of the conditions. Headshots do decrease damage. It doesn't actually specify it in the condition. It just
hang on.
says it doesn't do increased.
Oh, hang on. Did you want to join us, Melican?
If you get
Oh, now I'm torn between Keegan and Malcolm. I'm torn.
if you got somebody already joined,
No,
in,
no.
then you're good.
No, it's not that. It's the person that's watching the stream, so they're not officially Blood Angel. But we could have convinced them. But
They bring them in, then, man. You're
but
good.
I mean, well, that's the thing. Keegan, would you like to join the Blood Angels? I mean, I'm guessing Blood Angels is not your main. What is your main, by the way, Keegan? Is it Space Wolves, Blood Angels? Because we do have sister chapters. I just do Ultramarines because I know the stuff already. We actually do partner with an Ultramarine chapter. Is it partner or
Yeah, we
ally?
do.
Because we had
Good
the
partner. We don't have ally with them yet.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah,
ally with Raven Guard, Luna Wolves, Space Wolves, and I think that's it right now.
yeah. So if you join the Blood Angels Discord, we can hook you up with the Ultramarine Discord if you want to join them.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astarion.
Hey, it's all good.
I didn't know we had. I didn't know we had a Luna Wolves one. Yeah.
Wasn't the Lunar
Yeah,
Wars
they
recent?
were the sons of. Yeah, they were the sons of Horus, but they changed over to Luna Wolves for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
It's way fucking cooler.
Yeah.
It's all good. So if you type in exclamation mark BA Discord, all one word, it'll bring up the Blood Angel Discord if you feel like joining. No pressure. You join if you want to join, because we are a friendly, super friendly, like a friendly community that will help others adjust and train and all that kind of stuff.
Currently hearing the voice of the second lieutenant of the second company, so don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I'm literally one of the command staff. I will help you out if you ask for it.
Don't let his name Vladimir scare you.
Look, we aren't going to talk about some of the things that I did before the Imperium of Man was found, right?
So, yeah, I'll quickly type it out before I actually get, you know, I should have not have done that. That sniper lined me up, that motherfucker. Oh, can I get a
can't reach
shot?
that. I can't reach
Oh, I
that.
couldn't get him.
It's fine. I'm going to take him out anyway.
Oh, I'm trying to do so many things at once. Alright, quickly.
Do not stretch your limits, brother.
Discord. Please. Yep, there you go. There's the link for the Blood Angels Discord if you want to join us. Like I said, we're a friendly community. We help. We're there for one another. I'm guessing we have a Biovore, or is that just a big group of spores? So yeah, if you're joining us, Malcolm, you just gonna have to wait.
We are currently being hoarded.
I gotta, yeah, I'm
Nice.
so used to going for the head. I gotta keep telling myself, don't go for the head. What kind of friggin' what kind of friggin' debuff is that anyway? Don't go for the head.
Yeah, but they lose 35% of their health. That's supposed to be the big thing.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I thought he killed you. Oh, okay. And I did not mean to do that. Okay, quickly.
I mean, as long as you have the prestige, you don't have a prestige perks at all. I just remembered.
Okay, Malcolm. 9, 4, 3, Wilco, Kilo. Also, I'm not going to apologize for all the swearing I'm doing in thing, because I'm an Aussie. I swear a lot. That's my vocabulary.
That is literally. That is casual vocabulary. Even I'm aware of this.
Yeah, but we Australians do it more.
That's the Irishman or the Scotsman. Oh boy.
Yeah, but you Irishmen and Scotsmen have a funnier way of going about their swear words.
That is true. I've never not laughed at an Irishman doing his swear off.
It's like you want to be mad, but you can't.
How am I supposed to be mad at that?
We got Zontos up top. You good up there, Malcolm?
Yeah, I got one.
Is it just a single?
He did. I want to buy a war.
I mean, here's the thing. I also want to try and catch up this freaking chat, but like I said, we're literally surrounded to the point where I can't do that.
Talking and killing often do not go hand in hand.
Why do I have so much ammo right now? Does somebody have that? That's
Yeah,
tough.
we are. Welcome to the cheesiest way to get a cape. This is what we're doing.
Oh, are you guys doing hard strats
Yeah.
with all buffs? Okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know what buffs.
Figure this out, or...
I don't know what buffs, but this is just whatever Vlad chose. So
Gotcha.
Double
That's
ammo
fine.
capacity.
That's why I killed this extremist
You-
so easily.
You can't aim for the head
Double
apparently.
capacity.
Um,
Yeah.
no executions.
But enemies lose 35 plus 35 is, I believe, 70% of their health bars.
And I think you said something about a passive healing.
Yeah, I've got Lariman cells active. So if you don't take damage for long enough, your health bar will just automatically start going up.
Don't worry, chat. I'll catch up with you guys once we get to the elevator, or when we're not attacked.
You said there's no execution?
Well,
No
there's
executions, but everything dies easy.
a difference between the execution and the ones that you do with the Minoruses.
Yeah.
Would you really classify
But-
those as executions?
I don't know, actually. I mean, I guess you could,
Oh
but
man, I would have picked a different class. That's for doing this. I would have started leveling up my class. Oh shit.
Well, I mean, I'm
Hard
doing
strikes
this for
don't
my
give
tactical.
XP
I'm doing it
anymore.
for my tactical. That's why I'm on tactical.
They don't give it. They don't give XP.
No. To counteract the fact that a bunch of noobs were using this as an XP farm, they decided to just have it so that hard strats don't give XP in general.
All right, we're in a safe zone. Let's catch up with some chat. I could have done okay, yeah, we already did that one for when I did the Blood Angels. I was just asking if there was anything I was obligated to do. If you mean in the Discord, no, not really. I mean, you just join, you
Just-
become an aspirant, and I mean, in a sense, you got to get trained, which is the trials, which is really us higher ranks, like are obligated to train you. That's on that part. Actually, fall back here, so we're safe, so I can explain some of this. So, if you join the Blood Angels, you become an aspirant, which is the first rank before a neophyte. People that are Battle Brother high can do trials, which is most of the time they will do lethal because you have to do a total of, if I remember right, 6.
You have to get 6 points. And if you
No.
do 3 lethals, that's 6 points.
Pretty
Didn't
much.
they
Yeah.
change that a few months back to where you just need 3 AARs?
Yeah,
I thought
that-
they changed that.
3 AARs in total
Oh,
if it's
cool.
lethal.
Yeah. You don't even need to do lethal anymore. It's just 3 period. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
That's
sick.
something I have not been told or looked up. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. They changed it.
Let me double check before I'm just giving false information. But
That's
yeah,
true. Other than that, once your trials are done, you will be promoted to a neophyte, and then you just got to do some AARs, which is, again, AARs is short for After Action Report, which is basically if you win a mission, I'm sure Vladimir here would actually fill out the AAR, because I'm assuming this still counts, right?
Yeah, but still count, and on top of that, highest ranking member fills them out anyway.
That
At
too.
least that's how it's supposed to go.
Unless you're sort of like teaching them how to do it, and then I was like, okay, this is how you do it. I want you to try and do it kind of way, like a teaching. That's my teaching method.
Yeah. Of course, you're always free to volunteer if you want.
Oh yeah, volunteer. But the only one time you will have to do it yourself is if you're doing what we call a Q&O, quest and oath. So if you notice how some of us got specific gear on, we can't customize our characters how we want to look. We have to earn gear. Now there's two ways you can do it. Well, it's basically a rank, because some ranks give you certain pieces, and quest and oaths. You got to. It will be self-explanatory. Basically, you got to do prerequisites, which most of us have already done because we've literally played this game to that point. We have most of the prerequisites already ready to go. And then you ask the sergeant or above to say, hey, who can oversee this quest and oath? They'll join you, and depending on what it is, sometimes you might have to solo the tyrant, or you will have to kill a certain amount of people, or some of the sniper ones, which was pretty easy for most people, get a certain amount of damage, especially with the heroic sniper rifle. That was easy to accomplish. But that's how our milsim comes into effect, because like I said, in the Discord, that's where the milsim is. We're basically rank and earning equipment. We cannot just wear
All
whatever
that-
we want.
All that to say, we have uniforms.
That said, yeah, we
That we
have
wear.
uniforms. I should have just said that.
We have uniforms for rank, and we have challenges you can do to earn pieces of gear. Putting all what he said into a short little package.
I
We have
know.
uniforms that we earn parts for through rank and through challenges.
To give you an example, Vladimir, come back here. To give you an
Yeah.
example, this guy is a lieutenant of second company. I'm pretty sure you mentioned before. So he's got this little stripe on his shoulder. Whereas if you notice in me, I got a gold helmet and some gold trims. I'm a company ancient. Same with Malcolm, who took off. I'm assuming over there somewhere. So we're. Oh no, he's right there.
Right next to you.
So I was looking over there. I didn't see him there. So me and Malcolm are company ancient. So basically, the shortest way I can describe a company ancient, we're a longer-lived veteran.
There's supposed to be one for every company, but currently we are undergoing some battle line readjustments to make it more accurate and for new players. So don't expect there to be like 15 company ancients like there already are now.
15, damn. Also, just to go up before we start this, just to go off what you just said there, yeah, it is a lot of work, but once you reach Battle Brother, you don't really have to put in the work like that if you don't want to. You can just show up for some AARs if you just want. You can stay at Battle Brother if you want.
You don't actually have to rank up for anything unless you just want cool drip, but remember, cool drip comes with some responsibility, so
The coolest
you
drip,
kinda have.
the easiest, coolest drip to get is Company Agent. Most of my shit is Company Agent.
Yeah, no. Some of us commanding officers are a little jealous because they get some of the good stuff that we can't even earn.
Dude, I'm jealous that the first companies get some of the cool shit that I can't earn. I remember putting in an
Dude.
aspirant for first company output because I want the drip.
Dude, I get it, but first company trials are ridiculous.
Dude, I remember seeing the veteran shoulder piece, you know, the one that's actually not a shroud or anything, that veteran shoulder piece. And I'm like, dude, I hope they
yeah.
add that for us in thing.
Nope,
Just to
Captain
find
Bowman.
out, no, just to find out it is first company only. And I'm like, those motherfuckers.
Nah. Sometimes things happen, man.
If you want to get off your mortal.
Yeah, that would probably be better than what I grabbed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do it with that stem, if I remember right, because I'm pretty sure I did it once.
It depends. I don't even know how it works. I know it does happen every now and again, but I don't know how it actually works.
From
which
what
is the funny thing.
from what I was told, the only way to get it on the restorative is you have to be already full health when you activate it. But anyway, if you join the Discord, Keegan, let us know, and we'll be glad to, whenever we're available, or if someone doesn't get to you before us, we'll be glad to show you the ropes. But like I said, you're not obligated. You're not obligated to do much. You just show up. That's all we can say. Just show up.
Honestly, we just want active members. We don't care if you want to take a command position or not. We just want people to hang out with. That's what this whole server's for. We're here to have fun and role play our favorite chapter.
Pretty
That's
much.
it. That is our motto. Real life comes first. This place is for fun.
Exactly. And that's what drew me back when I left. Well, like years ago, the first time. That what drew me back is just the community and all that shit. That what drew me back.
Some really close friends on this server just from playing and having fun. And then on top of that, I got 2 real close buddies because we did our sergeant training together. It was cool. It was fun. And honestly, I don't regret it because this is one of the coolest things I do in my normal day-to-day life when I'm not going to work.
Exactly. Like, once you find a community, whether it be, you know, I'm also part of a Starship Trooper community. and we're all friendly. It's all fun and games. At the end of the day, we like we have laughs. We have a good game. We play Starship Troopers Extermination. At the end of the day, it is just a Discord. It is just a game, but it's all about the friends you make along the way.
As easy as that sounds, that is absolutely true.
Yeah, there might be an argument here or there.
Oh, trust me, we've got our fair share of drama. Believe me, I've been a part of several.
What Discord hasn't?
Dude, there's a whole meme in this server. There is a sticker in this server purely for me and my two buddies, alright?
I would literally just exist as the lowest rank and only would join. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, look, we have plenty of neophytes or even aspirants who, fuck, I don't even know how long they've been on that rank for. If you don't want to go any further than that, we don't judge. Just as long as you be, I mean, well, that depends. Do we kick inactive members? I don't even know on what's the thing on that.
Put them in reserve companies.
So we don't kick them, we just put them in reserve.
Yeah, that's it. We don't kick anybody unless they've done something severely wrong.
Like I said, the choice is yours. You're not obligated to join. At the end of the day, the link's there. It's your decision. We're just we're just doing our best to convince, to recruit. That's all we're doing.
Oh my god.
This is what this stream is. Is basically I have been given permission to promote the Discord to try and draw in possibly new members of whoever's watching the stream if they ever feel like joining us. That's pretty much all it is. That's really all this is. And have fun along the way. I hate Zoanthropes. They still need to fix that fucking beam.
They will never fix the beam. I have accepted it. You will accept it.
Hey, just because I mean I already accepted it. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
And I am understanding that fact, but once again, it's kind of a suck it up moment.
Let me do it again. Discord. There you go. There's a Discord link.
Honestly, the full rundown
What?
of how we handle inactive is if inactive for about a month, we just put.
Okay, that link is invalid. Don't know why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
At least it wasn't a Rickroll.
Oh, I got a Rickroll redeem. Try this one. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. So I'm wondering if that link that I have set up for that command is not a permanent one.
Might be the case. You might have to look into that later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Chicken later. Because when it comes to Discord links, I never had a social, so this is the first time I think, and it's not like I said, this is just promoting the Discord, so I want that kind of link to, yeah.
You want it to be a permanent one.
Yeah. Wait, seriously, it's asking you why you want to join. For the Emperor, that's good enough.
Look, man, we know a Salamander Chapter 2, just saying.
Our duty remains unchanged.
Question. I don't know what. I mean, I guess it must be the Discord thing because I can't remember why. Tell me why. They're saying it's asking them a lot of questionnaires. Like, did they add something to the thing when they?
It's just like what's your favorite classes? Are you joining as a guest, or do you want to Blood Angel?
How did he do that?
What?
He executed. How did he do that?
I don't know. I jumped
Yeah,
down.
you
I
don't
jumped
wanna
down.
know.
I didn't see shit.
I want to execute something. Well, damn, execute.
It's like, brother, you put a buff that no execute. Like, watch me.
Watch me. This man said Sanguinius will allow me to do what I want. The God Emperor said so, that's why.
Stuff's not I'm executing.
Um,
I will
why do you want to
get my one
join?
execution.
Okay, hang on. So Keegan says these are the questions. Why do you want to join? How did you find the server? Are you joining as a 9th Legion aspirant, ambassador, or guest? What are your goals in joining? Okay, yeah, those are just the basics.
Yeah, those are the introductory questions, kind of trying to figure out where you're going to be, what kind of gamer you're going to be, seeing if you're going to stick around for a while, or seeing if you're just from another server joining in for, like, ambassador, like you're from another server and you want to join the Blood Angels, sort of like a bridge between the two servers.
Yeah.
That's something we have. It'll also ask you what your favorite class is. It'll ask you what console you play on, if you play on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It'll just be a general sort of questionnaire just so we can gauge who you are without getting super invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the location one is just for the squads. They'll try and put you in a squad that's in the same time zone as the one you're
And then at
too.
the
So
end,
if you're
in
like,
my
"Oh,
fanciest British tone, I'm joining this Discord server. You swear to read all of our rules. Basically, yeah, you got to follow certain rules and that. We're not a the best way, like, we're not a stickler for rules in a sense. I mean, we used to, but now. Okay, we still abide by some rules, but yeah.
We have our rules and we have them for a reason. It's not like we're trying to be controlling. It's just every community.
Wait,
has
hang
a
on.
set of guidelines
They
to
just
follow.
said they're pledging their soul to the Blood God. That is the Chaos God.
Excuse me?
You just got another execute, by the way.
This motherfucker's literally proving us that he can do anything.
My bulwark build centered around executing will not.
Please stop. I was built to execute. You can't stop me.
Alright, we did that. You got the pictures obviously and all that shit, so you can do that, Vladimir. But yeah, like I said, if you don't feel like joining, you don't have to.
We ain't gonna force you to do anything.
Yeah.
If we did, it wouldn't be fun.
Join us.
Malachim, stop. we promised we wouldn't use hypnosis this time.
Right, not after last time.
Not after the last.
Just, I can just picture Malachim just friggin' opening a stream and friggin' with a hypnosis fucking tool, like, you will join the Discord.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
Being near the Angel Fall trials would be a lot cooler if like 20 of us got in there and we're chanting that while they.
That would be so great.
I had to type that out because they probably wouldn't be subscribed, so I had to literally type that out and reply for them. But yes, they will be starting as an aspirant.
I gotta go poke in and see something because I think there might be a freaking what are they called? What are the Friday night fight night things? There's a Sternguard thing tonight or 7th Company Uncomparable scene. I see Darmus over there in chat, so I might go pop over there real quick.
Yeah,
fair.
With you guys.
I mean, are you staying in a game at least?
Let me poke in the chat and see. If I pop out,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he leaves and Keegan gets in, we can get them in.
yeah, especially if he's joining, yeah, for sure. Take my spot.
By the way, if you check your deals, that did count.
Well, I don't know. I gotta check. I was 14 out of 25, so I'll let you know.
I'm at 19 out of 25.
Well, that must be done. The application has to be accepted for me to gain access. Also, I am in a long ad. I know. Well, it's not long. It's only 3 minutes. That's the lowest I could literally go. Set it as. I mean, if I can go shorter, I would.
Yeah, no. Sometimes they're a bit of a pain in the butt.
Hey, but here's the thing. I set it to so yeah, I set it to, so I found a way and I looked up a video for this. So even though I can't go any lower than 3 minutes, I set it to 3-minute ads, but every 60, every hour. So you'll have at least an hour between each ad. So you're not missing much. So unlike how most streams, you'll have like every, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, give or take. 15 to 25. Yep, that did work.
Yay.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a Friday.
Ooh, Raphael, is he getting another promotion?
Maybe. Oh, well, I mean, it did just say that Judica has once. I'm guessing so. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still hoping I do prove myself to become an FPL. I'm still hoping on that end.
Nice.
Like, cause you gotta remember, I mean, I left, right? Not on good terms.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, I had the goal of proving that I can do everything that I've changed. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that all this time I have proved myself. So, I mean, I'll keep saying that. I'll do anything to prove myself. Anyway, I don't know who handles the approval, but I'm guessing Rink Taku.
Just give me 1 second, because I do actually have to
Yeah.
go back and look at their rules for custom strat AARs. Because they do have a specific rule for that.
Even if it doesn't count as an AAR, dude, just to get the cape, I'll do fucking anything, even if it's not doing the AAR.
Yeah. No, dude, these capes, oof.
Yeah, you freedom. Welcome back, Kegan. What? Just to be complete, cause I'm trying to work out which one are you. I am guessing you are. There's a few here. Yes, it did count. So now I'm 15 out of 15, because I want the black one. 15 out of 25 for the red.
Yeah. I will be at halfway in 6 more of these.
I'm trying to. What's your Discord name, by the way, Kegan? I'm trying to work out which one are you. Yeah, there is Grayson. There is Captain Kermit. Oddie. Keggy. Or Kegan. I'm not seeing a Kegan. Oh, no, there's Captain Kermit. There is Bacon God. I like that one. Arbiter Thel. Rin Kaku. Oddie. I already said Captain Kermit. Must not get approved yet. Yeah. Captain Kermit, Grayson, Psycho Bacon God. Yeah. Ringaku, Odi, Arbiterthel. Yeah, so you haven't been, I'm guessing you haven't been approved yet. Alright, well in that case, Malcolm did end up leaving, so if you still want to join us right now, even if you're not in the Discord, the code will be right here on the, right there if you want to join us. And then once your thing gets approved, you can join us in VC. In the Discord VC. So yeah, just in the meantime, you probably won't be able to hear us in game. I do not like game
Looking
chat.
for it. Just to see if I actually have access to it. I am looking for it.
Well, I mean, so
I'm
you're a
not-
lieutenant. You should be able to approve this shit, shouldn't you? Or is that someone
I
else's?
might. It might be above my pay grade if I'm being honest, because I'm looking for it and I'm not seeing anything.
They said it's Keggy or Kegging it out. Kegging it out.
Mhm.
Something with keg. Just look for something with keg.
Yeah, that might be a
K-E-double-G.
moderator. That might be a moderator task, and I don't have moderator. That is for captains and above.
I figured a lieutenant at least would have been able to do it.
Nope. I have very limited privileges, my dude.
I guess I find something out every day. I thought lieutenant at least had some friggin'... I'm not saying power, but, you know, some things.
Nah, I'm still high command. I'm not a part of Red Council.
Yeah. Until then, you are not required... Until you get approved, you're not... we're going to allow you to run the red and... the army you want. But once you get approved, and if you do want to go higher rank, you will need to be dressed in a aspirant uniform. But like I said, you don't have to worry about that just now.
You're cool to do whatever you
Yeah,
want, bro.
but cool, you do whatever you want.
As long as you're willing to murder heretics.
Or purge some Xenos. As we say.
For the Emperor
And Sanguinius. Why do I feel like... I'm about to say, do I am the only one with this freaking pack?
No, I have it. You just missed it when I said it.
Oh, I thought I heard a default. That must have been the Kegan.
Probably. Kegan got the default voice back for now.
I gotta say though, the that helmet that they got, I fucking love. I'm never one for the plumage, but I fucking love that one.
Honestly, I would probably wear it if it weren't for the fact that it's specific to Ultramarines.
Well, there's nothing, but that's the thing. There is nothing there with an as far as I can tell. There's no Ultramarine logo on it.
Look at the front of the plume.
I can barely see it.
The front of the skull is surrounded by the Ultramarines chapter mark.
I guess I gotta have to get a look. But which is understandable. Most of our armor sets come from what we can use, and I know this is Ultramarines. Hell, even some of the Purity swords will have an Ultramarine marking.
So that helmet specifically is supposed to be a Victrix guard. So
Yeah.
that plume, the metal bracket on the very front of it surrounding the skull is the Ultramarines chapter mark.
Right, where is it?
So-
Where is it?
Hold up. If you sit still for a second,
Oh yeah, you can sort of
You can
just
see it.
you can just barely see it. Like I thought it was just a skull, but now that you zoom in, like okay, yeah, I see it now.
yeah. Unfortunately, it is specifically marked for Ultramarines, so it'd be kind of hard to pull it off unless you were like all the way over here just barely looking at them.
Well, I doubt the Ultramarines Victrix friggin' gauntlets are gonna be in a Q&O. Unless they have it that you stole it off a friggin' Ultramarine.
Dude, that's not. That's just straight up Ultramarines.
Hey, Blood Raven's got a reputation for stealing shit, right?
We're Blood Angels, not Ravens. Come
I
on,
know,
don't tell me
I
you
know.
can't
I had to
it
make the
up in your
joke.
own
I had to
chapter.
make the joke, alright? I had to make it. So is the headshot one still into effect, or?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be changing any of the stats. So the fact that somebody went and chose Plasma Incinerator was actually a very smart idea.
That would be the Keegan. Well, my main Blade Angels one also does use a plasma, but like I said, I'm using tactical for the cape. Did I hear an extremis, or was I just hearing something?
You might have heard it.
Are you good over there, brother?
As good as I can be. I'll start healing, don't worry.
Also, Keegan, since we're in a game, do not feel obligated to type out in the middle of a fight. You focus on living and only type when you can.
I need my brothers alive, thank you.
Exactly.
So if it's better to shoot the gun, talk later. be my
Exactly.
guest.
Priority kill first.
Look at that. Spreading death and destruction wherever he goes. I feel like a proud father.
Now, brother, we don't know if Keegan's a she or a he or a she.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at the end of the
Wearing
day,
the
but
colours.
I mean, why do you
Wearing
think?
the
Why do you think? I
colours,
mean,
that is a battle brother.
yeah, I know.
won't
At the end of the
do
day,
this.
that is a battle, brother. If I ever seen one.
That is a battle brother. It is not just an identifying gender title. It is a title of honor.
Exactly. No Neothrope. I say that like I was
Wow.
disappointed. I said that like I was disappointed.
Why
hate-
would you be disappointed for that?
No, dude, but the fact is, I hate Neothrones. That's why I was surprised myself that I sounded so disappointed when I said it. Alright, but the card packs.
Offended that you sounded disappointed. Ow.
I wrote over the counterfacts over the friggin' Neothrop. Why did I sound so disappointed?
Offended by that. You
I-
better not want to know. Throw by
No,
that
I don't.
pistol.
I don't want it. Like, I'm literally afraid of the next Terminus friggin' the Psycho friggin' Terminator.
OP Terminator with Cypher powers? That's awful.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much been confirmed. The next Terminus is literally a Psycho Terminator.
The enhanced Chaos Sorcerer, which is just a Sorcerer and Terminator plate. I don't want it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking scared. I mean, I hate chaos missions. I prefer to stick to the. But I'll do the new ops. I'll do the new ops because usually you gotta do them. But yeah, I fucking hate chaos. I'm pretty sure everyone hates chaos.
Hate Chaos. It is a theme. They had a poll.
I mean, I don't hate chaos as much as I did before they added the
Chaos
hell
Spawn did
chaos
make it a little
spawn.
bit better.
Yeah, but once they added that, oh, the fact that there's two versions and they aren't predictable with their moves. Just when you think you have one, it's literally the other.
They have 3 versions, my dude.
Okay, never mind. And apparently there's a third that I must not have encountered.
There's one with a stretchy arm, there's one with a crab claw, and then there's one that does a... What is it? There's a third variant, and Stretchy Arm, Crab Claw, and then there's just one that straight up has 2 normal arms.
Well, so far the only ones that I've come across is the stretchy arms and the crab claw. I don't know.
The Stretchy Arm has...
I mean, I guess
There's
I'm.
one that does like psychic abilities, like it has a vortex that it can suck you in.
Isn't that the
there's
stretchy
ener-
arm one?
No, that one just uses his stretchy arm and grabs you.
Okay, then I must have experienced what too, because I thought the psycho one was literally just a stretchy arm one.
No, there's one with a vortex, and then it also has this little miniature like Hellbrute energy field it can do, and that damages you for a little bit. There's a Psyker, the melee, and then the ranged melee is what I tend to call them.
I call them bitches.
I mean, that's what they all are, granted, but... Time to get a...
Why are you going back?
Because I saw someone being cornered and decided to help them. Is that bad?
No, I thought Kagan was in the hallway with you. I thought I was the only one in there.
No, Kagan was still outside.
My bad.
Here we were talking about brotherhood, and you're over here trying to abandon your bed.
No, I can't keep track of where all my brothers are.
You better.
No, that's your job. You're a lieutenant. You gotta keep track of where we are.
And you're trying to become a sergeant? Not with that attitude.
Hey, once I reach the rank of sergeant, then I'll start keeping track of where my brothers are.
There's no problem with getting some practice in now, is there?
Dude, I'm already got most of the friggin' experience and all that shit ready to go. I just need to prove myself worthy of having the title again. I gotta earn the trust of my higher up brothers.
Keep working at it.
Oh, I
Just
am.
Keep working at it. It'll work out.
Oh yeah, I am. Hell, literally, I put in the ticket, and I'm waiting to hear back word from that. I can't remember. Zuriel. Needed help with. He's looking for an FTL, and I like, dude, I'll put in a transfer ticket to help you as an FTL if they are willing to let me take that position. One of you guys can have that. I got a Guardian Relic, so I'm good.
Still checking around for stuff. Give me 1 second.
I
found Gene Seed, even though it means nothing.
It means nothing. Well, I mean, it kind of does. It's our progeny. We got to recover it.
Hey, that is an obligation. I'm just saying, we're not getting any XP for grabbing it.
Speaking of, that announcement that they added in the
Kevin,
Space
go ahead
Marines.
and grab that other one.
Yeah. Just a little thing. This is just what I read, right? So the announcement that in Space Marines 2, the official Discord, that little thing that they posted for the community update and all that shit, right? They mentioned a few things that are coming. That they announced a couple of things that got me interested. Well, one in particular for year 3.
I know this conversation is been coming up.
A new
I
class.
knew it was gonna happen. Absolutely. Let's
And
go. I already
look,
know what it's gonna be.
Dude, it has. I'm hoping, dude.
already have-
If it's not an apothecary, it is, dude. What else could they choose?
It is
If
a judiciar. It is a judiciar.
a judiciary
evidence
is a. What is a judiciary?
Chaplain in training.
Why not just add a fucking chaplain? Why put a judicia?
Because they're so concerned about lore accuracy, and, well, if we look at all the operations, technically Leandros is present for all of them, and he is the acting chaplain for 2nd Company Ultramarines. This means there cannot be another chaplain present because the only...
But then why would they not? Okay. This is. I'll stick to the argument.
Until the last mission.
I'll stick to this argument. Why not just add an apothecary? We need a fucking proper healer.
because the dev team has already stated specifically that they don't want a healer in this game. They don't want a healing class. They hate the fact that they added a healing ability to Bulwark and now they can't remove it because it would wreck Bulwark's kit.
They can. They add an apothecary, then they rework fucking everything from the Bulwark to what it should have been.
Except they're not going to add an apothecary, not the Space Marine 2. They will
Well, then
add a
they better do it to
cosmetic
Space Marine
pack.
3.
But no, all evidence points to the next class being a Judiciar.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But either way, new class, it's good. And the fact that they literally managed to work for year, you got enough to whatever it's for year 3, I'm good. More content.
I can give you every single piece of evidence I have for believing it's Judiciar. Of
I
course,
so laugh.
until
I was so
then,
laugh. Let's just say all the evidence, and I was so laugh that it turns out to be in the podcast. Like, dude, what happened to your evidence?
my evidence, by standards, generally would be true. But look, Saber has done some pretty weird stuff before, like making the Salamander's champion a sniper.
Yeah, but also some of the stuff that they said that they weren't going to add, but ended up adding anyway, capes to other classes. So
No.
at this point, we don't even know what's going to happen.
That-
It could be a I can't say that word. Chaplain in training. It could be that. It could be an apothecary. At this point, those are my two guesses. Because I know it's not going to be a real psycho in a sense. Like I don't. Well, I mean,
no, they're not going to.
It's not going to be a psycho.
They've already said, like, no, that would be too boring or too powerful.
Yeah. And if
It would be
anything,
too powerful.
if anything, they'll probably add the psycho to Space Marine 3. But yeah,
The reason why I'm pretty willing to bet that it's going to be a Judiciary is purely
you keep breaking up, by the way.
of what they've already said and have tried to follow. Because, man, that sucks. And again, you have like 200 ping now.
Dude, like I said, I'm used to it. I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm used to it, and I haven't gone
I
down.
can't. I want to get my yap on, but you can't hear me. That makes me sad.
I can hear you. You just keep breaking up now and then. But now, like right now, you're fine.
Eh. Oh, Carnifex. There's that Carnifex you wanted.
Wouldn't it be the
But
Neurotho? And need to get a good. Oh, never mind. I wouldn't remember. Yeah, I don't even need your spec. You pretty much fucking killed him.
Second, I'll have him dead.
Wait, hang on. Does execution even work for the Terminus?
Yep, you can't execute the Terminus either, which is depressing because I actually use that. But no, pretty much my biggest reasons for why I think Judiciar would be the next class comes down to 3 basic principles. 1, lore accuracy. They want to keep it to the lore of the game and the universe, and since there's already a chaplain present for the campaign and the operations, I don't think it's going to be another chaplain. 2, greatsword. They said if they were going to do another melee weapon, it would be a greatsword. The Judiciar's main weapon is, in fact, a greatsword. And 3, I don't think they're going to add an apothecary because of the several times they've stated they don't want to add an actual healing class into the game. As
That's just-
stupid as that
That's
is,
it. Yeah, that is stupid. Yeah,
I think it's one specific dev too that has stated he doesn't want to do it.
But here's the thing. While that does sound okay, as stupid as it sounds, look, a healing packs can only do so much. Even without the friggin' bulwark and the unmatched heal, it can only do so much, which would mean the apothecary should be something they should consider. But if if it does turn out to be a chaplain in training, I won't complain. Because I'm actually curious how that play style actually works. Because I never actually saw what that kind of thing is.
See, I think it would be pretty easy for them to pull off in terms of like design, because they can technically cheat and give him some chaplain-esque attires. And one of the bigger perks of making a Judiciar would be that you don't have to actually record any voice lines, because the character would already be mute, as lore dictates that a Judiciar takes a vow of silence.
Until they're chaplain.
Because they are to... See, when a Judiciar takes the oath to become a chaplain, they take the vow of silence because it's you prove yourself with your actions, not your words. That's the entire idea. So you prove your zealousness, you prove your loyalty through your actions on the battlefield, and then you get to wear your chaplain armor and your voice back once you've proven that you're not just preaching, you actually believe what you're saying.
I still think Leandros is a bitch. I'll die on that. He's a bitch. He doesn't deserve the chaplain. He doesn't deserve it.
Some people like to think that he was made a chaplain as a punishment, but it depends on how he felt when he was put in that position. Because it is actually pretty grueling to go through the training and conditioning to become a chaplain, but it really depends on the mindset.
And even still, this motherfucker still tries to get Titus killed by sending him on an impossible mission that was literally, the outcome was literally death. To prove, like, I can just literally just see picture freaking Leandros is having a fucking fit when fucking Titus comes back.
Oh no. Leandros threw a little baby tantrum in the background while Titus came back from that final mission. Like, you seriously couldn't be bothered to die?
And then get promoted to Warden of Ultramar.
Yeah, he got promoted to Warden of Ultramar. He became the second captain again. That's crazy.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So I know some things about chaplains, but this is just going off the story, right? The campaign for this game. You would think Leandros would be on the front lines fighting as well, because I mean that could be the end, right? In the cutscene, as far as you don't even see the fucker.
Yeah, you don't really see hide or hair of him like anywhere outside the battle barge. So
I mean, you did see him on that on the ground in that thing, praying with the others, right? But you think if you go on all that way, and you'd think that because I know something like chaplains sometimes are like a beacon of hope and like if you see one on the battlefield, like morality kind of boost. You would think in that moment he would be on the battlefield. I think that motherfucker stayed back like a bitch.
He probably did, let's be honest. I'm not even surprised. I'm not going to pretend to be surprised.
And I get this picture, a lot of people are like, oh, the hate behind Leandros is forced. Like, dude, is a fucking hypocrite.
He literally went above chain of command to rat Titus out. He went against the Codex to enforce the Codex. You kind of can't really get around that.
Take your time, Keegan. So, I don't know much about the Codex, so did he break the rules when reporting to the Inquisition?
He did.
Okay.
He broke one of the Codex rules for discipline. You're supposed to report to your chaplain before you report to anyone else. So what he should have done is he should have waited until he was reunited with the chapter reported suspicion to the chaplain so that the chaplain could directly test Titus himself, and bada bing, bada boom, that problem would have been sorted out the Codex compliant way. Problem is Leandros went directly to the Inquisition.
And a lot of people
Which
started
is
making an argument
not-
that a lot of people were starting to make an argument that the Inquisition was closer at the time to, like, it would make sense, like, as in, like, dude, why would that make sense? You would, in my opinion, you would still wait for your chaplain or whatever to do everything, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just go straight to the Inquisition because they're closer, because they're right there.
Yeah. It's a whole bag of worms, my dude.
Look, at the end of the day, whether your opinion, this is just my opinion. I'm not going to be mad at everyone else's opinion. That's why I respect everyone's opinion on the matter. Whether you say he did the right thing, that's your opinion. I'm not gonna be mad at you because, like I said, unlike some people, I respect free speech in a sense to the point where you can form your own opinion. I'm not gonna go off of you because thing. In my opinion, I hate what Leandros did because he's a hypocrite. He broke, like you said, the chain of command on what he should have done. And he was either rewarded or punished, depending on what theory you go with, as a fucking chaplain.
There's two big reasons why you could say he broke the spirit of the Codex Astartes. One, he bypassed the chain of command. By the Codex's rules, when an Astartes has suspicions that a brother might be under the influence of chaos, what they're supposed to do is report them to either the chaplain or a librarian. When he went straight to the Inquisition, he basically circumvented the entire internal process that was set up for the chapter. The second Codex rule he essentially broke was by going to an outside power. It would have been somewhat okay if it was still within, like, an Astartes realm of judicial power, but he went to an outside force.
And if I remember right,
the Inquisition.
If I remember right, in that story, Bloodraven showed up. So there was obviously a Bloodraven chapter or sector in that area. So why not go to the Bloodraven chaplain? Wouldn't that be a thing?
Typically, you wouldn't want to cross chapter boundaries because every chapter is their own brotherhood, so that technically wouldn't have been a good course either, though it would have been better than going to the Inquisition because, you know, it's Astartes on Astartes and not the flipping Inquisition. The Space Marine chapters are really big on handling their own problems within themselves. So,
Yeah.
well,
No
it probably
outside,
would have been,
no outside interference kind of thing.
yeah, pretty much. It's a brotherhood. If you go to an outside power, you're breaching the brotherhood.
But
You are betraying the brotherhood.
the one thing
That
I always
is
find funny though,
whole
when it comes to
idea.
the Inquisition, is that they are the ones that tend to fall more often than not nowadays and are corrupt than fucking Astartes.
There's a reason why the Emperor didn't want a religion.
And I'm gonna be glad. I'm gonna be glad when someone actually brings this into a law thing that the Inquisition gets fucking wiped out.
I would love it too. But as unfortunate as it sounds, that might not be happening anytime.
Because believe it or not, like I
I
said, even in games, and this is just going off my game knowledge, right? I don't know anything. I've seen time and time again that the Inquisition tries bending the Codex to the point where it favors them in some way, like corrupt. Whereas, dude, they'll do everything to prove someone is thing, even if they're not.
Well, I don't know how much you know about the time Titus spent after Space Marine 1.
Yeah, it's all good. When it comes to so I only know a little bit, but I know the guy that took him did experiments or something like that, or ended up falling into chaos or something like that, and that's all my knowledge.
So pretty much, that's basically the general gist. Is the Inquisitor that got his hands on Titus was one that had his hands on several Space Marines who were accused of supposed heresy, and so he was not a good dude, even in the slightest. Obviously, he fell to chaos. He tortured them, put them in cryostasis, tortured them some more to try and force them to confess to heresy, put them in cryostasis again, tortured him, and then eventually he was kind of caught for being corrupted. And so another Inquisitor with a band of red exorcists boarded this man's ship, murdered him and his subordinates, freed Titus and all the other Astartes that were locked away in that barge. And then when Titus was told to go to the Death Watch, or that he could go to his own chapter, he chose to become a Black Shield in the Death Watch and serve sort of penance. Because if you played through the campaign in Space Marine 2, which most people obviously have, he does admit that he did do wrong when he was going through the campaign in Space Marine 1. He wasn't honest when he should have been, and he wasn't true to what his position should have been upheld as. So he served in the Black Shields as penance for his deeds during that campaign, and he did it willingly. That's why he's still in the Death Watch when Space Marine 2 happens and not back in the Ultramarines. And that is basically the, I believe, 200-year span between Space Marine 1 and Space Marine 2.
Well, I always thought Titus was 400, but apparently, like I said, each gold star is different depending on the chapters. So apparently for Blood Ultramarines, it's 50 instead of 100. So he's...
That is possible.
I actually read it up. So each, when it comes to the gold studs, each chapter has a different year mark for the gold studs. So while, Ultramarines it's 50, for others it could be 100 years for a gold stud.
So Titus is around 200 to 300 years old. Bear in mind, he did spend a good portion of that in stasis during his time under the Inquisition, so that might not count towards his actual service. So it's kind of likely he could be around 400 years old, but because he was in cryostasis under interrogation, it might not be all counted towards service. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do a lot of the research regarding Titus's time spent under Inquisition hands, and all the information I do have comes from what I've seen in videos and read through in the game.
Yeah. I tend to do videos as well, so cause I can't be bothered reading half the time. Like, dude, you give me a video of someone explaining a lore, I'll fucking watch that shit.
Yeah, a lot of my lore comes from me watching videos of people painting their Space Marines.
And talking at the same time.
Yeah. And then I do watch videos for lore dives every now and again. Guy that no lore. It's who I am.
Most of my lore comes from a person called the Grim Dark Narrator.
Oh yeah, I've seen his videos a lot. He's actually a pretty good narrator. I enjoy listening to him talk about stuff. I think one of my favorite stories he told was about Rylanor, the Emperor's Children dreadnought that had the guts to stand up to Fulgrim, full demon Fulgrim. Oh, Jesus.
I got ganged up.
I tried to block and it didn't work.
By the light of my genius.
You fucker, I dodged you sniper.
Yeah, this is why I don't do lore dives. aim at the same time, typically.
Well, I have thought about it because during one of my earlier streams before, when we were promoting the Discord, right? Me and a couple others were just talking some lore shit, right? But we were also playing at the same time. And in the chat, we apparently taught someone who was new to the game and new to the lore, and they were enjoying it. Like, dude, maybe this is something that I could probably think of. Like, I don't do just a VOD, like a chat VODs, but perhaps it's just an idea to, you know, maybe chat some lore, start to maybe ask some brothers like, hey, would you guys be willing to do a stream and talk about lore and what we can find and our opinions of it? Maybe teach some people who actually watch, you know, if they, like, it's one of those things, like, it may not happen, but it's an interesting concept. Like, I know there's plenty of others out there who can do a way better job than probably me.
I tend to ramble a lot, so I can go on one subject and end up complete another one by accident. I get it.
I'm the same, and then it's also like most of my lore is going off other stuff. So my lore that I would probably be talking about probably is old, maybe not even counted anymore.
There is a lot of like lore that has been established in some areas that no longer holds any truth.
Yeah,
like
because
during fourth and third edition, I think the two missing Primarchs actually had names until later editions were gone.
It's one of those things that you like. I mean, these guys retcon a lot of things. Like I said, how many times are they going to read? Like, I don't mind retcons in a sense, as long as it fits the narrative at the time. You can't just
It fits.
Yeah, you can't just say, okay, they were always there to begin with. That's just the lamest excuse.
Like what they did with the new Custodes cough.
Well, I didn't want to say it. Didn't want to say the Custodians, but yes. You can't just say, oh, but they were always there from the thing. Like, dude, if you've done something properly and made it actually work. So me and my friends, me and a few brothers, right, we actually got talking about this subject, and we actually came up with a lore-fitting idea if they went this thing. What if the first female Custodes, or the first batch of Custodes, were like they used the Primaris thing, right? Like the Primaris method, and use it on a Sister of Battle, or something like that. One of the sisters, Militarum, whatever you want to call them. They used that on a Battle of the Sister, and it worked right. And then instead of returning as a Sister of Battle, they say, okay, you're going to be the first line of female Custodes.
I could kind of see it working out in a way that, alright, the Sisters of Battle are basically the female equivalent of the Space Marines, and so we're going to see if we can enhance you in some way.
Exactly.
And so maybe they do try the Primaris method. Maybe they do try that, and maybe it doesn't work. So instead of a starting method, which probably wouldn't work because we know that all Space Marines are men purely because, you know, women can't handle the surgeries required to become one, instead of
Hey, let me say
Marine
just so you know, we're not sexist. This is actually lore, right?
No, that's legitimate lore.
Yeah.
Like, they are pumped full of testosterone, given 17 different special organs, and pumped full with growth hormones. Women in lore have failed to survive even the most basic of surgeries. This isn't me saying anything. This is just me going off of what has been written in many of books.
Like
So,
I said,
if we want to,
I'll say it before you continue. I'm all for adding more females thing to like the spread thing. It's just you got to do it right. That's my opinion. You can't just do it willy nilly.
look, my biggest problem with the Fen Stoties, as the community has nicknamed them,
So what else would you
that
call
they
them?
did not. They didn't handle it properly.
Yeah, they didn't. Like literally, what the excuse was, they were always there from the first batch.
And it feels like they're doing this because they forgot they already had a Custodes equivalent in the Sisters of
Oh, Silence.
The Sisters of Silence exist, and they are supposed to be the female counterpart to the Custodies.
And if I remember, if I'm not wrong, the Sisters of Silence are always there near the Custodies anyway. They work alongside them. If I'm not correct, wrong.
Do. Every Custodes has a Sister of Silence as a part, and they work in tandem. Because while the Custodes aren't that gifted in psychic abilities, the Sisters of Battle act as living nullifiers for any psyker nearby. They are literally designed to work together.
And they are just as well. I'm not saying just as strong, but just as skilled as a Custodian.
They are a super soldier. They are genuinely just what would happen if you were to take a Sister of Battle and compare them to a Space Marine. That is what they are to a Custodes. That is genuinely what they were supposed to be. They are the equal to Custodes on the opposite gender field, alright? And that is why I don't like the Femstodes, because it feels like they sacrifice a genuinely good character, a genuinely good set of soldiers for the sake of saying, oh, here, we're going to pander to people who don't even like our genre. Because those same people they were pandering to are still saying things about Warhammer that it just proves they either don't read, don't play, don't partake in the hobby, and don't have anything to do with their income.
I'll say this. So, quote me on this, and this is what I actually looked up, and it has been proven on multiple occasions, that when it comes to the Custodes, that I'm just quoting here. It could be wrong, but this is just what I think. That they are taking from royal families, and they are. I think it's the sons of royal families, something like that. It's like a brotherhood.
They are the strongest genetically gifted individuals from noble houses, noble families, and basically the high bloods of all of Terran human society.
Yeah.
And then they are specifically given surgeries handcrafted by the Emperor himself. This is him perfecting the surgeries that he gave to the Space Marines. Keep in mind, these surgeries are really expensive and really hard to get right, which is why there's only 10,000 of them at a given time, instead of, like the Space Marines, having all these different chapters. No, it is very hard and very expensive to make a Custodes, which is why they only choose the best of the best. As you can probably assume, there might be a slight issue with certain choices being made in regards to certain aspects, but I will leave that discussion for another debate.
Or either one of those things you just don't want to say on stream.
It's one of those things I probably shouldn't say because it could come off as being completely mean, rude, or unethical, but it is simply just a biological fact.
Well, I mean, if that what you just said doesn't give it away, then yeah.
I'm not going to say it straight
No.
up.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Even then, like, look, even just talking about these female custodians, like, look, I mean, I know at this point it has become a political talk, but no. In my defense, it is lore talk.
It is lore talk. We are not talking about real life events.
Yeah.
It's just talking about.
But even then, like
story.
it's not that. It's like literally everything nowadays. You can't say shit without it becoming a political fucking topic.
You can't talk about anything without it getting political, no matter how you try to word it.
Yeah.
It's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to get political when I talk about one of my favorite franchises of all time.
When we
I
start
don't want to get
talking,
political talking about this.
I don't like political talks during streams at all. But here's the thing, I will talk law. I'll talk law with my favorite topic, 24/7. And if you think it crosses the line into political, well then that's in your mind. That's where you took it, not us.
I'm not going anywhere political when I talk about this stuff, and it
No.
sucks that I kind of feel like I have to point that out. Like, I'm not getting political about this. I
No.
shouldn't have to make that distinction.
No, no.
I shouldn't. But
No, we
do
shouldn't. We
nowadays.
should. Because at the end of the day, what makes it political? The person that's talking about it, or the person that thought about it that somehow tried to turn it into political? In my opinion, it's the one that thought it.
Yeah, generally, it probably was the person that said, "Hey, that's too political. Why are you thinking about it like that?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Keegan's like, I just work here. Exactly.
I just work here, but
That is literally like, that is the best assumption. Dude, I just work here.
I'm not trying to get into it, my guy. I'm not.
I'm just making pools of guts and blood. Exactly. We're doing what Blood Angels, any Space Marine should do.
I am doing what I love in the name of the Emperor. I don't.
Let's get back. You know what? Let's drop the subject. I mean, we can talk about some more different lore, but let's drop that subject. Just in case it starts getting a little bit too far.
I can talk about the Blood Angels all day. I am a lore book. I have done the research.
Let's talk.
on those guys.
Let's talk about Mephisto. How literally in this like literally how he's a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, the guy who conquered the Black Rage twice because it was for funsies.
And see, my first experience when it comes to Mephisto is that Games Workshop freaking series, the Angels of the Death. Even though he was on screen for the shortest time, that motherfucker was scary as shit.
Well, he, 1, conquered the Black Rage twice, 2, holds the dark half of Sanguinius, or the Sanguinor, in his body 24/7, and 3, got a Primaris upgrade.
Wasn't that motherfucker already tall as shit? Now he's even taller.
Yeah, he was technically tall for a Space Marine, that is true.
And now he's even more taller. Goddamn. Oh,
Yeah,
let's talk
yeah.
about the Carcharodons. How there's a rumor, a theory going around that literally I can't remember his name. The red, something to red, is
Rumored, the
rumored
Red Wake.
to be a lost Primarch. And they're only going on
From the,
the fact that he is tall as shit. That literally, that's what the rumor is. Because they think that he's the tallest fucking Space Marine by far, and somehow they're theorizing that he might be a freaking Primarch.
See, the problem with that is that comes from the misconception that's centered around how big he really is. Because you have measurements that range him from 9 feet, which is pretty big, but generally just bigger than most Astartes.
And let's not forget, he recently had an assassination attempt to the point where he was injured. So there might be a chance he will go for the Rubicarum. He's gonna be even fucking bigger.
Well, see, the problem with that is that he stated himself he would murder.
Sorry, you broke up. He would.
He's pretty much stated, if you try to put me through the Rubicon, I will murder you and your entire family.
Okay, well, I mean, I hope he survives then, because that motherfucker is... Yeah.
There is a lot of misconception regarding how big he actually is, though.
But let's
mainly
talk about that meat, is the Terminator armor itself, because that, even on a standard Marine, is big. The Terminator armor is no joke.
Which is why the Terminators in this game are probably the only properly sized heretics, because they make them as big as Primaris Marines, despite all the heretics being firstborns. That is why the heretic Terminators are the only enemy unit in this game on the heretic side, and Space Marines that I think is genuinely properly sized, because they would be as big as Primaris Marines. The heretic Marines like Rubrique, the standard ones, are improperly sized because they're all firstborns.
I think they just got lazy on that part, and it's like, yeah, we're just making the same size.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad too, because they've already got firstborn sized characters. That's what they did for all the Death Watch characters. So they already have a model that's properly sized for firstborns, which is why it's very disappointing that they rigged the Heretic Space Marine improperly. But we can move past that.
Yeah, we can move past that. It's only one thing.
And so, back to the main point, yes, it is likely that a lot of the misconception for his height comes from the fact that he is wearing a modified Terminator plate. And that's fair, you know. Like,
But
it's fair to
if it
assume
does
that he
turn
is-
out, that he is a lost Primarch, that is going to be one fucking crazy ass lore to drop.
it would be, but I will say this, I highly doubt that his size would actually dictate him to be a Primarch. I'm going to say it plain, I really think he's just an oversized Marine.
Even in his firstborn state, there was one of the Space Wolves, I can't remember his name, I think it might be the Chapter Master. He kept growing or something like that he constantly needed his armor to be resized. Or it could have been an Imperial Fist.
It was an Imperial Fist. It was an Imperial Fist who started off really small, but after the surgeries, he kind of just kept getting bigger and bigger until they had to keep making new armors for him. I think it's sort of the same situation with Tyberos, and it's especially finicky to say because we don't know where the Carcharodons truly come from. We don't know what the founding legion would have been for them.
Even though
I
some speculate
personally-
Raven Guard, but I don't see it.
I personally think it was the Night Lords due to their general bloodthirsty nature and their overall aggressive tactics, especially considering they seem to enjoy the bloodshed they create sometimes.
But
I will
yet
go
they are
ahead and
still
put it out there.
loyal,
I-
which is, even though they are sort of like exile, I guess you could say.
They are a bit of a wandering chapter, I will admit. They're not really exiled per se, but they do wander around a lot. They're a fleet-based chapter because they don't have a home world either.
Mm.
But my personal headcanon is that they're founding Night Lords.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll be it for me. I'm going to end it there. I'll put this on snooze so I can do it. But yeah. That's it for the stream today, everyone. I appreciate you all watching, and if you feel like joining the Blood Angels, the link, we'll work something out with that link to get it permanent. Kegan, again, thanks for joining the Blood Angels and also joining us today. Let us know when you get approved, and we'll do our best to welcome you in, train you up if we can. But even then, I'm pretty sure someone else will get to you. If we aren't able to. And like I said, don't feel forced to go any further in rank than you want to. Like, if you want to stay at Battle Brother, that's fine by us. If you want to stay at Neophyte or Aspirant, that's fine by us.
Active, please. We just need people who will stick around.
Yeah, exactly. We just want people who stick around, will have fun, they'll join, regardless of their rank.
It would hurt my feelings if you left right after joining.
Yeah. Like I said, Kagan, you won't need us. There are plenty others who can just do it just as good enough job, but I'm guessing you want us because we're the ones you've been talking to.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Makes sense. It makes sense. Sometimes, you
You
get
gotta
comfortable.
go with who you're comfortable with.
Only reason I would leave after joining is if I am forced to do it.
All right. Well,
Forced to do
at
anything. No.
least-
Like I said, we don't force people to do anything. You take everything in your own pace.
Like I said, we only kick like super bad offenses, and in the time I've been here, we've only kicked like one person. So, as long as you follow the basic rules, you should be fine.
Exactly. Anyway, as I said, thanks for joining us, Kegan, and also Vlad. Even though you weren't the original person that was supposed to be joining us, I don't know what's happened with Chicken. But that said, join the Blood Angels for the Emperor, and we'll actually see if we can find someone to raid. Even if it's probably just a couple of members watching. You know, let's do another person who's actually playing another Space Marine. So let's go and join them. And as always, see you all next time.